Hello and welcome back to episode 34 as we fly into our little town over here. Hope you're doing well. So today we've got some cool projects to get on with. So want to build a leather farm over there behind me in our industrial farm area, as well as a flower farm. Now we did have one over here and unfortunately it really didn't work for us. We literally only got 2 types of dyes, so gutted that, removed that, and we're going to do another flower farm in a flower forest. So we've got to go and find that very shortly. But first, let's crack on with a leather farm in our industrial area over there. So we're here in my industrial area and we've got this small bit here where we haven't used, so I think here might be a perfect place to just fill up this little gap with a leather farm. Obviously we've got this stairs running down to our skelly farm, which is just behind our pumpkin and melons. Got our vine farm over there. This huge thing is our sugarcane, cactus and bamboo farm, which keeps us going, gives us everything we need. Pretty cool. But we just need to fill up this area here, and I think this is going to be the best use of this small area. Turn it into a leather farm. So I've carved out our little room and put in place the 3 modules we're going to have, and then we've got hoppers running all the way into the back. So what we need to do is be able to get up to the top. So we're just going to put in a block like so with stairs going up. Go. And then blocks on all sides. What's that? That extra block. We'll get rid of that momentarily. Ooh, there we go. Get rid of that one. Oh, sucked up. And then in the middle we just want to drop a thing of a water bucket, of water from a bucket or something like that. There we go. And now we'll bring in the cows and we'll just get them in. So I've got a few just here that I've started to breed, got a few little ones, and we can just bring in up here. And then what will happen is we'll put a fence post above them, and then they'll bump up and down and we can feed them, etc. And then once they get to entity cramming, they'll die. Bad times, but they will die, and we will get leather. So it's a good way for us to be able to get quite easily a supply of leather, and we can just come down here every so often and breed them up. So let's get them in. Yeah, we'll keep those there. Okay, so we've now got all of our cows that are going to make it, and let's solve this problem. Problem solved. So now we can grab our wheat and hopefully we can start breeding these up so we can get a few going. There we go. And then maybe, yeah, unlikely we're going to see anything in there. But that is our leather farm. We can just come up here every so often and just give them some more some more wheat to breed up, and then the entity cramming will do the rest for us. So nice little farm for us to have here, and gonna just store our wheat in there, and then well, let's put our winnings, as we should say, and there we go. Oh, hello. There we go. There are the other escapee, maybe. Go check. Okay, so there we go. That's our farm done for this episode. I'm just going to tidy up and then fill this in up here, and then we'll get on to the next project. So one of the things I want to do is get a path that goes to our greenhouse and then comes back towards our building there, looking a lot more like this over here, where it looks lived in and and aesthetically pleasing. So gonna grab our shulker boxes now, and then we're gonna head over there and get that started. So let's run that time lapse. So now as we look at it, we've put in some bushes here, we've got it all lit up. I've even sort of come in here and done some lighting up and got rid of the torches, so that's looking a lot better. And then coming down here, we have finished this path running up to our greenhouse. So now we can get into it and get to our bee farm over there. Yeah, I've also finished this pond. We've still got Oliver the ocelot, so we've put in reeds, I guess you would call them. So quite a cool little idea. Just some glass, green glass panes with a sea pickle on top, makes it look like a reed. And then we've got this drooping tree over this pool, and I think this makes it really aesthetically pleasing. And then we've got a slightly rickety bridge coming over this way, really like that. And then the path comes on through over to our villager farmhouse, and then we've also got the access to our beetroot farm there. Not sure if this bit is how it's going to stay, or whether we're going to take the path off in that direction, or whether we'll just loop it back around here and head off in that direction. But this is looking a lot better. Only got up to this part where these torches are, but everything else we've pretty much got rid of all of the torch spam. Got in our sort of lamp posts as well. I'm feeling much happier about this. This is looking a bit better, and we can practice our parkour as well. Yeah, we did it, yay. Oh, spiky bush. Okay, so now we've done that, let's head back over to our square. Ouch. And this is the next job, flower farm. So we need to go and find our flower forest, and then we can get this set up and operating. So I think, have we got, right, I'm going to go grab some obsidian so we can set up a portal as well, ready to put one on the nether roof once we're done, and we can get that all connected up. That would be fantastic. Huge win for today. So I've spent some time bone mealing to find out which flowers are where. So I think this is the best location I found. We've got the three primary colours, a lot of blue, but we've also got the red and the white. Unfortunately, the oxized daisy gives us light grey, but we do have the white from the lily of the valley, I think it is. And then we may well catch a few others, but I think the main thing is if we've got the yellow, the red and the blue, we get a bit of white, great, but the oxized daisy we can just send back into the system and recompost for more bone meal. So what you'll find in bone mealing is you'll get these patches of flowers, so there'll be small areas or bigger areas. So you just need to make sure that you're covering each area. And for this farm we're going to be using a farm by Logical Geek Boy, and I think it's about time we have a sleep and then we can start building this farm. So what we're going to do is build our farm up here, so we've got plenty of space below. We can AFK up here without any worry of anything getting us. So let's crack on, and we need to start by doing a 8x9. Actually, we will come in an extra one. Yep. So I actually ended up tearing down that previous farm. Unfortunately, I built it in just the wrong place, so we weren't getting any red or yellow flowers or any white flowers. So tore it down and rebuilt this using the same principles, but now we've got, instead of having hoppers, we've got a water stream which pushes all the items across these 4 filters. So we've got 3 seed and an oxeye daisy, and they go down into composters, which then go into a dispenser down here, or dropper, and spits it up and into a full collection area there. Right, how do I get back? There we go. So then that all comes over here. So all of our bone meal comes into this chest. We've got a little filter on the back there, and then the rest of the flowers come in here. So we ran a 10-minute session and we got all of those flowers. Unfortunately, with the amount of bone meal and the amount of flowers coming in, we end up getting a bit of bone meal in here, but we do get some going in here as well. It does use quite a lot of bone meal, but hey ho, at least we can walk away. And then over here, instead of using a lever to dispense the water and turn off the rest of the farm, we've got an EFO hopper clock, which then does it automatically for us. Wow, that's loud. Let's turn that down. Blocks. There we go. So that automatically runs for a little bit and then it dispenses the water, and I've got it on quite a short timer, but that means that the hoppers and everything is able to keep up and not get flooded, and we don't have any items up the top there just sort of waiting to go into our hoppers. So this works really well. So after that we got quite a bit of flowers, had plenty more, but wanted to make sure I had a good variation of the things we need. So we can now put those into our banner shop and dye shop. So yeah, we've got no doubt that we've got enough of all the dyes that we could need. We've got cactus, we've got everything, like literally everything now. We will never need dyes again. We are set for life, finally. But that's going to be it for today's episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and liked the progress that we've made in Jurassic's world. It's really starting to come together. Next episode we've got big plans. We are going to be expanding our villager hall, so we are going to be taking it up another level, and then that way we're getting slightly closer. Yep, everyone read your books, act like you're busy. We're getting slightly closer to being able to do the interior of this hall as well, so that will be quite an exciting episode next time. So I look forward to you joining me once again. But that's it for today. I'm Juras6x. See you again soon. Bye.